Hey everybody, it's Jeff Duggins with H2O Designs. Today we're going to talk about elevations, retaining walls, boulders, steps, how to make all that come together and turn it into a nice, enjoyable project for our customers. In Central Kentucky, you know, we're not exactly flat land around here. Pretty much every project we have has some type of elevation, so we have to deal with that and try to deal with it in an economical manner. I always tell our customers when you get to a project, especially with a severe elevation, that elevations equals dollars, and that's just the truth. When you're trying to level grounds up for patios, for pool areas and that type of stuff, and also traverse the hillside to get down to where you have a nice flowing backyard and flowing walkway to that area, you have to use a lot of materials, a lot of labor, and a lot of different things to get it in there. So what you'll notice that we do, sorry about that, what we do in H2O Designs is we don't particularly like formal retaining walls. It doesn't blend into a lot of our landscapes here in Central Kentucky. We are more of a naturalistic, rustic approach, if you will, to our backyard design. So what we do is we integrate a lot of boulders, natural stone steps, but also we want to use some retaining walls in places, especially in a seat wall type environment, so that you get a nice flat seating area if you want to use it for sitting around the fire pit, sitting around the pool, or different things like that. Speaking of pools, these are particularly challenging situations, projects for us. When you're on a hillside, obviously the pool cannot sit sideways on the hillside or else all the water's going to pour out. So what we do is we partner with Aurora Pools and Spas on a lot of projects, and when they have their what they call a semi-in-ground pool. And what that is, basically, it's a pool that has reinforced sides so that part of the pool can sit on the edge of the hillside even, but the back side of the pool is exposed to the environment, has no support behind it. The steel walls on that give a nice support for the water, and the pool is stable, but they're just plain ugly to look at. So what we have to do is we have to disguise that pool and give it that in-ground pool look. Because that's what the customer's wanting to get out of it. They don't want just the look of an above-ground pool. They want to be able to have the look and feel of an in-ground pool. So a lot of times what we'll do on the back side of that, especially if it's away from the viewing area, we'll just use a basic retaining wall around the back of it to bring it up level so we can hold all that gravel in for the patio, the coping, and everything that goes with that. Now on the front side of it, which you'll notice in one of the projects we have showcased here, we'll do some boulder walls around to kind of soften everything up. I know it sounds weird when I say I'm going to soften the hardscapes up with a rock, but that's exactly what it does. With the natural feel, and a lot of times the rock I have moss and lichens and stuff on it, it really does soften up the hardscape and give it a real natural look to where it looks like we came in, leveled the ground out, and these rocks were exposed out of the ground naturally from nature. Kind of the same way they would look when they actually harvested the rock and brought them into us. So with this particular project that you're seeing now, what the elevation change was probably the most dramatic one we've done to date. I mean, you're talking about a 20-foot, 15-foot elevation change between the house versus where the pool sits at. So to make that area flow and make it natural looking, what we did is we used natural stone steps for the walkway, and also put some boulders into the hillside, so when they do landscape this, that it gives that natural feel, and it doesn't look like we just built a straight run of steps coming down the hillside. And again, we want it to look like that the pool was brought in, obviously man-made, the patio was man-made, but the rest of the surroundings were rocks and croppings that we worked around to bring that natural element of the wilderness and the beautiful landscape that we have in the Central Kentucky area. With that being said, we don't do a lot of flagstone patios. We do mostly pavers, just simply because the flagstones have their own challenges, especially around a pool area where you're getting a lot of water, getting a lot of traffic with that. You have problems with the grout staying in place and different things like that. As you'll see with these projects that we have showcased here, we've done a lot of natural boulder work along with the typical hardscape walls and patios to kind of bring these projects to life, but also make it look like that they were we didn't disturb the landscape as much as what we actually do when we're doing one of these projects. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope all this makes sense. If you got a sloping backyard, somewhere that the elevations are really tough, we've done some pretty challenging projects with the elevations and the hills and stuff around here, so we can make something work for you. Give us a call, talk to us, we'll discuss the project, work back and forth with you, try to work within your budget. We're really upfront when it comes to budgets. and the scope of the project and that part of it, so that we're all on the same page when we go down this road of developing a beautiful outdoor living area for your backyard. So hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, we'll talk to you later. See ya.